Now, I want to talk about the big win that you had out of the Senate last week, which is about critical race theory. This stuff is corrosive. It is unnecessary. Yep. It does teach kids to hate the country from whence they came. But what I find unbelievable about this, Pauline, are the number of people who sit at the top of academia or the media or politics who are empowered by the very system that they say is evil, that don't give up their power, that don't resign their place on the local council, that don't say, you know what, I don't want to be part of this. Instead, they want to simultaneously take the money, have the prestige, and pretend there's something fundamentally wrong with Australia. That is disingenuous to me.
It is exactly right. It's like the acting, the deputy president of the chamber, and she made a statement around Christmas time earlier in the year about white privilege. And I said, well, if it's white privilege, why don't you give up your seat to Senator Dodson or Senator Malandiri? Nothing happened. You know, whinging and complaining about it, white privilege, and she's in a position. You know, and I'm going to read this out, Paul, so I get it right.
No,
do you know that they're actually teaching it in psychology? And this is what they're teaching. It's about decolonisation. This is the post-colonisation and critical race theory in social work and decolonisation of self. Decolonisation requires the individual and, in turn, the profession to undergo a journey of self-discovery and a personal process of decolonising themselves, give up power and privilege to ensure that Aboriginal people are able to claim space within their own right. That's what's being taught in psychology at our colleges here in Australia. So if people think it's a joke, it's not happening. It is, because in the draft national curriculum, it's about this ideology, it's about sex and your colour, it's about destroying what the Australian people voted for in 1967, is that we are all Australians together. There should be equality out there. Now they're undermining the whole lot, filling our kids' heads with absolute rubbish and destroying it, and we're going to have big problems in this country.
But I love that you read directly from those documents. We see every day a story about this stuff happening, yet the leftists think there's some sort of Jedi mind trick that they can pretend this isn't happening. It's a little bit like, those protests in the United States. There's a flaming building behind me. Oh, but it's a mostly peaceful protest. Normal people can see what is being taught. They're talking to their kids or grandkids about it.
But normal people don't tend to be able to do anything about it, and they keep screaming about it. I put this up on the floor of Parliament. You know, the Libs were so embarrassed by it. I originally had the word ban. Oh, we can't support the word ban. Change it to reject, and we'll support it, because it was upsetting the lefties. And they're saying, oh, well, we can't ban anything, but you have to change the word so I can get the Libs. What has happened is the Libs, which were supposed to be, all about... I've lost the word there. The conservative side of politics, they're actually been taken over by the left. So now they're stopping us from having notice the motion on the floor of Parliament, which will show them up for what they stand for. So the public think they're voting for a certain party that has certain principles and objectives and stand on those. Well, they don't. And that's why they're shutting this down and stopping me from actually showing them up for what they are.
Well, this is why I always talk about, vote whatever you want for a government and then take out insurance with the minor party that's going to fight the fight for you. And I look forward to giving you many an opportunity between now and the election to make that case. Pauline, good on you, mate.